Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And last night I saw something where I couldn't believe it, but I could believe it. Sometimes you see things and you're like, what the fuck? But then you're like, of course they would. So yesterday I saw that the Bidenist pervertist administration, our activist in chief, is seeking his Department of Justice on the state of Arizona. They are suing the state of Arizona because the state of Arizona has a law that takes effect January 1st, 2023, that would require somebody to show identification when they vote. That's it. No, there's no other crazy attachment or addendum that goes to this. That's all. They're going to have a law that says you need to show identification before you cast your vote. I know. No shit. Of course you would have to show identification before you vote. You know who does that? Everybody, everywhere. And if they don't, they're damn fools, ripe for corruption. And that's probably the very reason a town, a city, a county, a state, a country wouldn't have that requirement, is because they want corruption. So, what does the Biden administration want if they're suing Arizona for requiring identification? They must want corruption. I wouldn't be mad if they asked for your ID and something else to vote. And we're going beyond a bill in your name, a utility bill in your name. I don't care if they ask for the deed to your house, your passport, your blood, your urine, your sperm, and your shit. We want all your fluids. Now they say, I want all the smoke. I want all your fluids. Whatever. This is voting. This is important. This is crucial. This is why we got who we have now. This is why we have our grandpa in chief. Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. I saw the sign and it opened up my heart. That's why we have him. Because of the loosey-goosey rules and regulations. California sending a ballot to your house whether you wanted it or not. 2,000 mules and things of that nature. If you haven't seen 2,000 mules, you don't want to be angry yet. Because you cannot watch that without getting angry. I recommend it for everyone. Whether you believe what happened in the last election or not, check it out. It will blow your mind. But why would they sue a state in their own country for trying to make voting even more secure? You know why. Go ahead, say it. I'll wait. It's a damn R word. Starts with an R, ends with the T. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Racist. That's right. It's a racist. What did they say? Arizona is trying to turn back the clock. So somehow requiring you to show ID to vote is the same as taking your rights away and turning the clock back to times before the Civil Rights Act. Before it was made illegal to be a fucking racist, as far as the government is concerned and things of that nature, not individuals. We'll never stop that. Whatever, we can't, so why try? But as far as taking it out of institutions, yes, we've done that to the best of our ability. Again, you can't take it out of an individual. But it's turning back the clock, people, because they want you to prove that you're a fucking citizen to vote in your country. When did that become a thing? There was a time not too long ago, I'm old enough to remember, we would scoff and laugh at that. What do you mean, no ID to vote? But of course, you need ID for every damn thing. In California, you got to be 18 or over, and if you don't look it, you have to show ID to buy spray paint. No, I didn't say cigarettes or a lottery ticket. I said spray paint. So I don't want to hear nothing about no damn election. Of course, you should have to show your ID to vote. When did this become a thing? When were we not doing that? So you will attack one of your own states for something they should be doing. But what else do you expect from an administration that took the doors to the border off of the hinges and threw them away? They're just waving them on it. Come on in. Where else have we seen something like that recently? Oh yeah, it was that day in early January at the Capitol, when the Capitol Police were moving the barriers and waving people in. Come on in. Come and get it. So of course you would expect that from an administration that does that to our border. Just spread eagles our border for the world to come through the south. Through south of our country, through the southern border. Spread eagle. Put America's legs in stirrups. Spread it out. Come on in. And Arizona is a border state. Of course they would pick Arizona. It's a border state. So not only can you get here easily, when you do, you can vote easily and shape the landscape of Arizona. A state in a country you have no allegiance to. You don't care about it. You're just here to suckle from its hot teat. And I'm sure if it's a teat in Arizona, it's hot. You just want to suckle from that state teat and get benefits. You don't give a shit about Arizona. You don't care about America if you came here illegally. That's a damn crime. That's part of the reason that we have the process that we do to become a legal citizen of America. To test your want, to test your will. You willing to pay? You willing to wait? You willing to study? Then if so, get your butt in here, you damn American. But when you're doing your best to go around that or to stop that, wait a minute. Hold up. R.I.P. Nate Dogg. Hold up. What do you mean? You don't want to require ID for that? Arsenio Hall would say things that make you go, Yeah, I know. I see speckles there. I was painting. I didn't have time to clean up. I had to hop in the truck and get to the hardware store. Or as my son calls it, the hardwood store. I don't want to correct him, though, because that shit's cute. Cute. There we go. That's what I meant to say. But why would an administration sue a state in its own union over making elections more secure? Unless that administration didn't want them more secure. Unless they needed them less secure. For illegals? Because that's who they're doing it for. If you're a legal citizen, they're not really tripping off your ID. They should. But that's who they're trying to get through the cracks. That's who they're trying to lift the fence for so they can get under. Are the illegals. That's why they don't want you asking for ID. Because it's hard for them to get them. If you're a legal citizen, it ain't hard to get an ID. It might be too expensive, but it's not hard. I had an ID when I was 13. So why would our administration do that? I wonder. Are they going for round two? Oh my goodness. If those same dead and alive 81 million motherfuckers do that to us again, but just know, with all the things going on, our dollar crashing, our economy following suit, the Department of Justice has time to sue over a solid, legit election. Way to use the resources, guys. But let me get in here and get my hardware from the hardwood store. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.